We're back with another unboxing video. This is a longer one. So we got 4 records in 2 CDs. Now we got Led Zeppelin 4 by Led Zeppelin. Welcome to the Black Parade by My Chemical Romance, and 2 Dynamic Shroud albums, Darklife and I'll Try Living Like This. And anyway, so let's get into this. Let's do the Led Zeppelin albums first. I got these 2 from Target. I think I actually got the CD from Target too, but I got a long time ago. But let's go into the CD first. Led Zeppelin 4, this is my favorite Led Zeppelin album. Maybe a bit of a stereotypical thing to have as your favorite because it's their most popular and it's generally considered the best, but I think it's considered to be their best for a good reason. I know some people prefer their first album or their second album or Physical Graffiti, which are great too, but I still think this is their masterpiece in my eyes. My second favorite's probably their first album, and then probably Physical Graffiti, and probably their second one. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, this was the one that has Stairway to Heaven, which is a great song, but I think my favorite off of this is probably When the Levee Breaks, I have to say. But Stairway to Heaven's still a great song, but Jimmy Page doesn't like it, unfortunately, which is a shame because I think it's easily one of their best, but that's alright. It's a really good example of hard rock, very, very great 70s hard rock album with a big influence on heavy metal and stuff like that. This is the vinyl. It's pretty cool. It's the inside of it. Anyways, this is like a lyric sheet. It has the symbols for the band members on it, and then there's lyrics to Stairway to Heaven. I think that's the only one they have lyrics for on it. The vinyl's just black. Take it out anyway. That's it. Really, really great release. A classic. Definitely belongs in the rock fans collection. And this was The Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. And now you might be saying, why do you have My Chemical Romance? You should have grown out of them in high school or something. Well, listen, My Chemical Romance does have a bit of an edgy fan base and the whole goth emo scene and all this other stuff. But really, they are a really, really good group. Really, they are. Easily one of the best groups in pop punk. Easily, in my eyes. Definitely, easily one of the best in pop punk. And this is, in my opinion, honestly, one of the best rock albums of the 2000s, in my opinion. This really is a good release, man. It has some great lyrics and some really, really catchy instrumentals, a really unique rock opera sound and all this other stuff. Some just really, really refreshing sound for pop punk. It really is a good release. Don't let the fan base get you down, because this is actually a really, really good album. It legitimately is. I really do love this album quite a lot. I feel like people that hate them only hate them because of their fan base. And the vinyl's different, as you can see. It's still pretty cool. I think I prefer the vinyl thing over just because there's so much to look at. Alright, but anyways, that's the inside of it. My favorite off of this is probably Famous Last Words. And this is the one that has Welcome to the Black Parade on it, which is a really good song, but I think my favorite off of this is probably Famous Last Words. With this, they kind of go in, there's some dark cabaret. This is also a lyric sheet. That's on the back. There's some dark cabaret, and there's some, let's see, mostly pop punk, but there's also like art, more experimental forms. There's a bit of doom. I think I would say the song Mama has some doom metal on it, and there's a bit of shoegaze on one track. Some post-hardcore, some hardcore punk sounds on this as well. Oh, in the back of it, it has all the little guys, which is pretty cool. I don't like the song Teenagers, though. That's what that song is. I do not like that song. That's probably the main weak point of the album. I don't like the song Teenagers. And also, a lot of people consider 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge to be their best. I think this is definitely their best in my eyes. I think 3 Cheers is still pretty great, but this is definitely I think their best. I'll Try Living Like This, Def's Dynamic Shroud. And they're actually from Ohio. I thought they were from Pennsylvania, but they're actually from Ohio, apparently. But this is my favorite out of their studio albums, I'd probably say. My favorite release overall is probably the Live from Japan album they did. Their live. It's a pretty cool looking thing, but this is my favorite out of their studio albums. It's definitely one of the best albums in vaporwave, without question. It has a bit of some glitch and industrial on this as well, and some ravey sounds here and there, some more dancey elements. Some glitch, like I said, and some ambience. Really, really different take on the vaporwave genre. Which is kind of like a meme though, but there's some really good glimmers of some great sounding music in vaporwave, and they're definitely one of the good examples. This is a book, which is pretty cool. Book. There's like some stuff in it, kind of gross pictures. I mean, this is kind of cute, I guess, with the other one with the food. It's kind of gross. I don't know what it's from, but interesting, I guess. It's cool to have. I always think it's cool when albums come with a book. And this is Darklife, their new album, and this is probably my second favorite out of their studio albums. This is definitely one of their best releases, I'd say. I would say that if it was just the first, just side A and side B, I'd say this would easily be their best, but because the best tracks are easily the ones at the beginning. But this is still a pretty good release. I'd probably give it an 8. I'd probably give Ultra probably living like this probably a 9. It's pretty cool, grayish swirl black kind of thing. Yeah, as that song. This is also kind of a departure from vaporwave, but it does still have the vaporwave sounds in this. But it's mostly like they've kind of gone in a glitch pop direction recently. And there's some songs that are not even vaporwave at all, but there are some. It still has a bit of vapor elements though, but like I said, it kind of feels like they're going into a more original direction, which sounds pretty good for the most part. And then this one also comes with a book, which is a pleasant surprise. I did not know it was going to come with a book, but it did, so that's pretty cool. So this is the book. It's a lot more pleasant to look at. And the weird things of people eating food and stuff. But that's about it. That's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.